Hey everybody, this is our last day in Guatemala, and right now we are sorting coffee beans. So we are looking for any that have black on them or this nasty yellowish tint, and we are sorting them out by hand. It's a pretty cool experience. I've never worked with coffee before, and probably never will again, but it's pretty sweet.
Over the last week we've been at this mission in San Lucas, and we've noticed the economic engine behind it is the coffee production. I think 20 to 30 years ago when they started using the coffee production as fuel for some of their funding, they were paying like 3 to 4 times market price for 100 pounds of coffee. The going rate was 30 quetzales. They started paying 200, which is it compares to about $3 US to about $30 US. That's rough, probably $3 to $27. But it's clear that the mission came in with the idea that these coffee producers were being dramatically underpaid, and that there was a market for coffee production in Guatemala. Today, the market price of coffee has risen so much that the mission and Father Greg pay the equivalent of what the going rate is. And so you can see a little bit more economic sustainability in this production. We got to see the facilities. We get to see the way they sort beans, the way they grow them, the way they sell them. And the greatest thing about this production is that they're enabling smaller coffee producers to sell at a market rate in comparison to the larger producers that typically would dominate the industry. The mission here currently purchases from over 600 coffee producers, which is dramatically different than the normal coffee producer, which might purchase from 1 or 2 of the monopolistic type manufacturers of the beans, or I guess you call those growers or planters, farmers of the beans. And I think you could see the economic growth and the prosperity that has entered the region, and if coffee prices keep going up, San Lucas will only benefit. The flaw I see is the fact that they sell their bags for $9 US, which is similar to like a Starbucks bag, and clearly everything else here is priced much under the US equivalent. So I don't think many people in San Lucas drink the coffee produced by the mission, but they're lucky that they have an end consumer in the people who come to the mission and support the mission. So I think, going forward, I think you could see possibly some more competition enter the market, which is a good and bad thing. But overall, I think they've employed hundreds, if not thousands of people, and as opposed to most missions, which are 100% based on donations, this mission does generate profit, which is pretty exciting to see.
So postmodern.